Welcome to Hitman Boxing. So, over the weekend, we watched Canelo Alvarez beat the fuck out of a human punching bag and Liam Smith, knocked him out in the ninth round. Really dirty body shot that knocked out Liam Smith. I thought Liam Smith was dead. He looked dead in my eyes, but nonetheless, he finally woke up, and Canelo won the fight by knockout, ninth round knockout. Now, this is what happened to Canelo in the fight. It appears that he has fractured his right hand, an avulsion fracture on the thumb. So he's going to be out for about 6 weeks, or he's going to be immobile for 6 weeks. So he's not going to be fighting anymore in 2016. So you guys can forget about that December shit. He's not fighting in December. According to Oscar De La Hoya, he's probably going to be fighting next year, May 6th. And, we've got a lot of back and forth about this Triple G Canelo shit, how they offered Triple G like $10 million or some shit like that, and how he turned it down. And, I'm just sick of all the politics and the bullshit of fucking boxing. I understand it's a very, integral part of boxing, but, as a fan, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I just want to see some good fights. And if Canelo's moving up to 160, who the fuck else should he fight? I mean, just from watching him fight Liam Smith, he looked really good during the fight. I mean, he looked good to me. I mean, of course, Liam Smith is a fucking C-level fighter, but, you could tell Canelo has what it takes to step in the ring with Triple G. And, he has what it takes, but whether he's willing to do that or not remains to be seen, obviously. I don't know what the fucking big deal is. I don't know why the fuck these motherfuckers can't come together and make this fight. I don't know if it's really a money issue. I don't know if Canelo's afraid. We really don't fucking know, man. Like, at the end of the day, we're not in those inner circles. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. A lot of people can report and say they know what's going on. But, motherfuckers is just saying whatever the fuck comes to mind, man. So, we really don't know what's going on. But one thing I do know is we need to see this fight between Triple G and Canelo. And to be honest with you, after watching Brook versus Triple G, and then Canelo versus Liam Smith, I feel like Canelo could give him problems, but Triple G's going to give Canelo problems as well. This is a really close fight, if it were to happen. And, Oscar De La Hoya swears up and down that this shit's going to happen September of 2017, but I really don't think we're going to get the fight at that point, man. Like, I don't see it happening with how boxing is going right now. We're not getting the fights that we want to see, so why would anyone think that we'll get to see this fight next year? That's what I got to say about that. It's unfortunate that Canelo has his hand injury and he won't be fighting in December. So we'll see who his next opponent is. If he's going up to 160, who is he going to fight? Billy Joe Saunders? Billy Joe Saunders. You got Danny Jacobs, Andy Lee, I guess. Really nobody wants to see any of those fights, man. But, he's going to need a tune-up if he's going up to 160, right? But that's bullshit in itself. But like I said, the next fight that needs to be made for him is Triple G, so we can get this shit over with and see who the better of the two is. I could definitely see a rematch clause for that fight, so we'll probably get that shit twice, regardless of the outcome of the first fight. So whether it's a money issue or Canelo being a bitch, something's got to give. Because we want to see this fight. What did you guys think of his performance against Liam Smith? Obviously, it was a very dominant performance, but, he was getting hit in spots here and there. And I feel like if that was Gennady Golovkin landing those punches, man, it would have been a completely different story. And the same thing goes for Triple G against Kell Brook. Kell Brook kind of staggered him a little bit. Imagine if Canelo was hitting him with those uppercuts, because that's one of Canelo's go-to punches, man, that fucking uppercut. And Triple G don't move his head at all, and he gets hit by uppercuts all day. And, he's gonna be trying to walk Canelo down. Canelo's going to fight back. Like, That's what makes this shit so interesting, because both of these motherfuckers is gonna brawl out. Like, it's not finna be no boxing match. It's gonna be a fucking brawl. It's gonna be a fucking fight. I can almost guarantee you that. So, I mean, let me know what y'all think of this shit, man. Let me know what you think about Canelo's injury. You think he's faking that shit, or what, man? But I mean, I don't know what to make of boxing anymore, man. It's just disappointing even talking about this shit now, and just hoping we get fights, and they never fucking materialize, and it's just whack, man. So hopefully we get this shit in September. Kind of done talking about these two motherfuckers, but yeah, Triple G, Canelo, possibility for 2017 September. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to even wait and see if Canelo even moves up to 160. I mean, he said he was gonna move up, but hey, we'll see about that. Let me know what y'all think about Canelo or Triple G. Hitman Boxing. About to get up out of here. I'm out.